Hey!
Good morning. Good morning. Good
Morning.
morning.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. Season's
Yeah.
over. No more worrying. No more stressing. That's
Yeah.
try and enjoy the summer now.
Yeah,
Great.
season's over. And I immediately thought last night, where did John, at the start of the season, where did John predict we would be?
Have you dragged it up?
No.
Oh,
I was going to tweet it going, oh, where did John think we'd be? Yeah, he's wrong now. And then I thought, oh, no, maybe he said 16th. Maybe he was spot on.
yeah. I think I think I might have said 16th actually, or 15th, or somewhere along those lines. So was I right?
I think you were
I
right,
think
weren't
I was
you?
pretty close, wasn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy who's always right, but
Yeah. Morning, Mrs. John, not Mrs. John, Mother John.
Mother John, morning.
Morning, Ellie. Ellie says, did you say the 14th? The
The
foot,
fourth.
not the 14th, 14th, the 14th
I
position.
don't. I'm pretty sure I said somewhere in and around that mark, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, it was obvious. We had a squad that wasn't like so bad we were going to go down, but we had a squad probably not quite consistent enough to go up. So you just plonk yourself somewhere in between, and that'll do you.
it's been a long old 2 months, isn't it? Isn't it?
It has pretty dragged quite drastically. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but in a good way, because like if it
In a
was
bad
if
way
it
for me.
well, yeah, fair enough. If it was a League Two season, it would have been like, oh, really again? But like, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy with solidarity.
yeah.
Let's try and we got a massive, massive rebuild coming in the summer, and that should be
Well,
exciting.
we're going to do a podcast record on Wednesday,
Yeah,
and people are phoning in, telling us the realistic signings they'd like to see at Exeter. And that phone-in topic really excites me. But can I say, John, like yesterday was probably my favourite game of the whole season.
yeah. I saw you getting up to all sorts of shenanigans. So talk us. Well, should we talk about the game first, and then we'll talk about
Yeah,
the aftermath because the game was pretty special as well.
it was the weirdest game I've ever seen. Genuinely the weirdest game I've ever seen.
Okay, come on. How come?
Wait, it's 14 minutes injury
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That was pretty
I've never
bizarre. I
seen
saw
that
that.
before.
No. Neither. Well, I've seen it a couple of times, but only for long injuries.
During the 14 minutes of injury time, someone put the stereo on for about a second and a half accidentally in the club, and it went da-da-ba-dib. Yeah. So while they were playing, like "Take That" started or something for a second.
That must have been off-putting.
Can you imagine who was that? Should we get him on the pod?
I don't know, but they're getting
Who
sacked.
put the stereo on
They're
during
getting
the
sacked.
game? Get him on the pod. Oh, I bet they were. Ah!
Oh yeah, imagine the panic that would course through your body after that. You'd be like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
yeah.
I'm more
Such a weird
concerned
game.
about the fact that the stereo can just sort of go on like that. I would think there'd have to be a little sort of process you got to go through. You can't just accidentally nudge your elbow into the button and it starts
Who
coming
did
on.
that? Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Well, so I was saying to you before that I was always going to go to the last game, but part of me was like, oh, it's another game. It's sort of pointless. But I'll wave goodbye to the guys. Thanks very much for the season. Then I took my boy, and he wasn't going to go. And the last minute, as I was leaving the door, he said, "Oh, can I come?" I was like, "Okay." He said, "As long as I can wear my shorts." So, all right, wear your shorts. And but when we were driving there, it dawned on me that there was something on the game that Morecambe needed.
Yeah.
Some kind of result. So that gave it a bit of spice. And then just before the game, the big shirt on the big bank.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Now, is that done every year? Could you explain it, John?
Yeah, well, so essentially, it was made after the passing of Adam, and it was paid for all by Flyby. Flyby made this massive banner for us to pull out, and in all honesty, I'm not too certain. I mean, there's no sort of specific amount of times it comes out. It just comes out on special occasions. It's sort of our thing. I'm pretty sure we took it to Anfield, and we've taken it to all these different places that just where we feel like taking it. But it's a very special and poignant flag that sort of, I don't know if yesterday it did what it normally does. It sort of goes across the big bank and then back across it. It's like sort of held up by everybody.
Right.
Yesterday I've just been pulled out. But yeah, it's a special banner and it means a lot, and it meant even more yesterday.
Oh, incredible yesterday. I've got to tell you. But I mean, there was a bit of me going, fucking hell, I was imagining standing under it.
I've stood under it quite a few times.
What's it like? Do you feel claustrophobic?
Nah, it's not that bad. It's sort of,
Really?
it's only
You just-
over you for about. No, I mean, most normal people wouldn't panic when a little, when a banner is above them.
Right.
Yeah,
But it
no,
was
it's okay.
amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's massive. You should try and put it into the bag it comes in. It's a challenge.
Well, just a little bag comes in.
It's not little. It's massive, but it feels little in comparison to this big banner. I remember
How do you fold it up? How do you fold it up?
We took it. Me, my dad, and a couple of his mates took it to Morecambe away one year, which is quite ironic given yesterday's fixture. And we spent about, it must have been about 35, 40 minutes after the game trying to fold it up into this bag. In the end, we just sort of let it overflow and took it to the car.
I can't believe that fits in the bag and goes in the boot of your dad's car.
I don't think it went in the boot of my dad's car, but in the boot of someone's car, yeah. Yeah,
not specifically your dad's car. The fact it goes in the boot of a car.
Yeah. But it's quite big. It's huge.
Well, yesterday, did you watch any of the game? Did you see any of it?
No, I didn't.
I mean,
I've seen the goals and the highlights since, but
Pedro Borges.
do you like Pedro, do you? Yeah, he's a bit of you. I thought he'd be a bit of you, actually.
Wears his socks down by his ankles.
You like that? Yeah.
Yeah, with those legs. I'm not going to talk about a 17-year-old boy's legs, but he's got a fantastic set of pins.
Can we get in trouble for that? I'm pretty sure we can get in trouble for
No,
that.
you can't. I've just got. He's got great legs, that kid, and great energy.
Yeah. I think he's pretty. I don't think he is very highly rated at the club. People love him.
Oh, so I don't know anything about anything, but I thought he started a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Wikipedia. He's 17. Of course, he's nervous.
Yeah.
Within 15 minutes, he looked fantastic in the centre.
Bread and butter.
He's going in for challenges. He's got a little bit of Gary Tubson about him.
Yeah.
Pedro Tubsone. Yeah.
Long lost brother.
Yeah, cousin. Pedro Anias.
Everybody in the chat is saying Pedro was brilliant yesterday. And my dad said the same thing when he came home. He said, yeah, Pedro was brilliant.
Yeah, he really was. And he was kind of direct, just getting the ball, going forward with it.
I don't know if he's ready for League One football just yet. I mean, week in, week out, but it's another one that's coming off the conveyor belt that we can be excited about. How did Sonny Cox play? That's the interesting one. Did he come on as a sub?
Yeah, not for long though. 10 minutes or so.
Fair enough.
Or 20 minutes.
He's the one that excites me the most. I'm really excited about Sonny Cox. Yeah, he's something that we've not really. Well, we have, but not really produced any of real quality in recent years, which is sort of like fox in the box type strikers. Although he's quite athletic and he'll get around a player once he's a bit older, especially in League One. I'm excited about his poacher instincts.
Right. I can see why Morecambe are going down.
Oh yeah, apparently they had no fight, nothing.
Oh, nothing at all. Nothing about them. And obviously, you had the Derek Adams situation which I've learned about on their manager on the sideline, and him and Gary had a little.
Yeah, the Scottish Titans.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I thought I'd love to spend a day in that dugout, just have a little look what goes on.
You wouldn't know what to do. You'd be panicking. You'd be looking all over the place. You wouldn't have a bloody clue.
No, I'd just be sat there with
looking up at both
with a podcast mic.
Louder, boys, louder.
Gary B, get out, David. Get out of my sight. All right. Oh, God.
Panicking around.
I just felt like so much happened yesterday.
It's hard to go into too much detail about everything because you feel like you're going to miss something. But we are missing one very big factor in the game,
Well,
which was
so Jay Stansfield scores a hat-trick on his final game for Exeter before he inevitably goes back to Fulham. I'm telling you, John,
Yep.
no word of a lie, when that third goal went in, tears.
you were teary, were you?
I'm telling you, a bubble of salty water appeared on the
What
outside of
is
my
this?
eyeball.
Is this the same David L who wouldn't even stand up for a goal a couple of months ago?
I'm honestly, I've just thought about. I was thinking about my boy and what that must mean to him. And we were sat in the stand named after us. Like, it's too much. It's
He kept
too
on,
much.
he celebrated over in that stand every time, didn't he? And
Oh,
you can see in the footage of his goal, his third one, that he sort of even he breaks down at that point. He couldn't believe it.
yeah. No, I thought I'm welling up here. I'm genuinely welling up. Yeah. And
That's something I'm really gutted about yesterday. I was thinking about it after the game finished. I was thinking, shit, I've missed that's a big moment in Exeter City history. It's probably never going to happen again. Yeah,
I didn't miss it.
you were
I
going to
was
miss it
there.
though, which is even more
Yeah,
embarrassing.
but I didn't because I was there. So when we have guests on in the future and they go, probably my favourite moment Jay Stansfield had, I'll go, yeah. And John will just be.
I think I'll be well off for Exeter City memories for a little while.
Yeah.
I've got a few in the bank.
And they're really well taken goals.
Yeah,
really
that
good.
first one's really good.
Yeah.
He gave it to the away fans a little bit as well, which I like.
Yeah,
a little bit of a
lovely.
shush and a little
That's what
cup
you
of the
want.
ear.
Yeah.
As if to say, enjoy League Two.
Yeah.
There you go. Although if someone does that to us, I'd be fuming, so don't do that.
Well, they did, didn't they? Clark
Yeah,
Harris.
yeah.
He did it.
Well, look how that came back to bite him on the backside.
And what a backside, shall we
Yeah.
shall we add? The biggest backside of the season I've
How does
seen
it
at
always
St
get
James.
to this? How does it always get
Well,
to
because
Clark
I remember
Harris's
thinking
backside?
his backside is massive.
Fair enough.
And the Morecambe keepers, I tell you what, he struggled to fit into his kit yesterday.
Yeah. Well,
I'd say that to his face.
Okay. Well, should lose a few pounds there, shouldn't he?
Says me.
What did I like? And I'm going to say this publicly. I like Cole Stockton, and I want him to play for Exeter City. Cheers.
What, their striker?
Yeah, I like him.
He had a mare.
Well, he scored 2 goals. He can't be that bad.
Did he? Oh, right. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well,
That's the sign of
he
a good
wasn't on
striker.
it. He wasn't on it, son. He wasn't
on
it.
I like him.
Really?
I like him. Yeah, I'd have it. Last year, he was like one of the top goal scorers in League One, or last season.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he was. Oh God, here we go. Let's get the facts up. But
yeah,
I really like it
because I was going through XWeb the other day and they were slagging us off. So get the facts up. We got to get these stats right.
Oh, how do I find out how many goals he scored last season? Here we
I
go.
didn't think he was. It's the first time I've seen him. I didn't think he was really.
Oh
on
no!
it.
Oh no! I think he just had. I think he just started last season. Well, oh wait, actually that's because I haven't clicked show. Here we go. Hello. No, it's not. 23 goals last season. Not bad.
Fair enough.
Not a bad return. Not a bad return. 23 and 43 actually. 44. Not bad.
So the 14 additional minutes injury time is the weirdest thing I've sat through, or one of the weirdest things I've sat through at football. Not that I've sat through loads, but it was, I'll be honest with you, and someone agreed, who I won't name, but someone who knows their onions, it was weird and boring. It's just like, why are we watching this? What's going on? It's like another quarter of an hour.
Yeah, that's an extra 3/4 of an hour you've got there of.
Yeah, but it was just everyone wanted to end. Morecambe were done. Exeter were just like whatever. It was just the weirdest. Loads of yellow cards. Just everyone wanted it to end. It's like, no, stick another quarter of an hour on.
I don't think the ref's just gone, let's stick another quarter of an hour on for fun. But I mean, everyone. I saw it and thought, oh, okay, there must have been like a bad injury or whatever, and then.
Well, there's the celebrating of the goals.
Yeah, we'll celebrate the gays as
Celebration
well.
of the gays.
We'll
Of
celebrate
the
everybody.
goals took a while, and Sam Nombe got an injury.
And there was 12 substitutes as well.
Yeah, there were a lot
Both
of
teams made
substitutes.
6 subs, which I'm awfully confused about because I thought you are only allowed 5, and I don't know if anyone in the comments has any more information on that. But you get a concussion substitution, but from what I read, we didn't have any
Well,
concussions.
someone next door to me said, we're going to have to play this game again.
Yeah, I know. We've done it once before. That's why I was worried.
Yeah.
Someone said there was a 14-minute concussion break that nobody saw.
So my notes were 114 minutes done that. Music came on suddenly. Where does the urine go? Where does the urine go?
What a ridiculous
When I went
question.
to toilet, there were so many men expelling urine into their troughs. I was like, where the hell's that going? But what? Talk about
Well, that goes just the same as anywhere. We would go anywhere. Like when you pee at home, it goes to the where does it go? That's ridiculous. Anyway, back to football quickly. Ian Baskerville likes Stockton. What's it ever? Stockton, yeah, Stockton
Yeah.
as well. I'd have him. I'd have him in a heartbeat. Get him in. Get 2 big lumps. Win the league. And Sam Nombe.
Well, this is what we're talking about on the podcast app in the week. Who do you want?
I'm going to compile a list. I'm going to have a list compiled by that point in the week of every position I'd like and who I'd like in those positions.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Someone had a curry pie near me. I was like, bloody hell, what's that? I always think like there's a fire or something. Like, what?
A fire?
I'm always aware that we're in there's loads of us about and we've got to be on our toes.
What on earth? What's that got to do with a curry pie?
Then I realised it's a curry pie.
You mistook a fire for a curry pie. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, flipping hell. This, John.
This.
Oh, I haven't said all that. So, if anyone's interested, so we stayed behind, and my boy met all the players.
Yep.
So we're going around signing for a couple of hours. Signed his thing, photo taken. It was so exciting. I was nervous. I felt like a little schoolboy.
You're nervous about walking down the steps, so I'm not surprised you're nervous about meeting.
But I didn't want to go, oh, can we have a photo? And then go, yeah. I knew they were knackered. I didn't want to be that. Can we have a photo, please?
Yeah.
But I did it anyway.
Great. Did Pierce say anything to you? Did he recognise you?
Yeah.
Did he go, oh, hello, Dave?
Yeah. I cuddled him. I hugged him.
This is actually something I don't think we spoke about this on the pod. At Sheffield Wednesday, you hugged me. I don't think you were an affectionate person like that.
Oh, I am.
Caught me off guard a bit, actually.
Did it?
Yeah, I was a bit like, whoa, okay.
Oh, I'm a romantic.
I was like, oh wow, we are friends. There you go. That's that story for anybody who's listening.
What can I say? I'm a hugger.
I wonder if Pierce Sweeney had the same reaction as me, like, whoa, okay, hello.
Yeah, he would have done. I hugged him. Then a minute later, I was like, fucking hell, I hugged him. He would have gone, why is he hugging me?
Someone said restraining orders incoming.
I felt like I needed to hug him. What if I made Julian Tagg again? I hug him.
Oh, Julian will hug you.
I reckon it'd crush me. I reckon it'd go for the hug, then go.
Yeah, get you in a headlock and say, stop spieling crap.
Yeah, so my boy met Gary. Now this was the moment that will stay with me.
Okay.
When my boy wasn't looking, I said to Gary, can you have a little word with him about how to become a professional footballer? Can you just give him it? He went. So he said,
oh, wow.
Where'd you play? Up front. Okay. Basically saying you've got to work hard. If you want to be like Jay Stansford. I was just stood there. My heart burst. He was just like
looking at him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, to be honest with you, he didn't understand the first line Gary said because
of
of his
the
deep Scottish. But yeah,
he was trying to listen, and that's the message.
I love Gary.
I love Gary.
I think he deserves another song. Yet another song.
I want to feature on one of these songs with maybe a little rap melody in there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let me get on a song. Let me hop on one. Oh,
Yes, we
someone
met
said
MC Donald, the Golden Child. I met them all.
the important one, though.
Alex.
The important thing that we're missing here: the control room, David. The control room.
James is waiting in the green room. We'll be with you in 1 sec, James. Sorry, it was such a
Exeter's
crazy...
Eminem. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that title.
So we're waiting for the players. My son's sort of looking around for the player. I'm like, hello, what's this?
Why have you taken a photo of it?
I'm right at the bottom of the control centre. I couldn't believe I was in touching distance.
You are the only person on planet Earth who's ever cared about these bloody cargo containers ever. Other than even the people that work in them don't care about them, and you care about them more than them.
Well, it just feels like it's a little bit of magic in the ground that no one thinks about.
So now it's magic.
Well,
you were slagging them off a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
So I met. Oh, I feel really. Is it Robin?
Sorry,
Jangly Keys.
Jangly Keys. I like that.
You know, we spoke. Is it Justin?
Justin.
I'm so sorry, Justin. Justin
Robin.
said,
I'm calling him Robin.
Do you want to go in the control centre? So yeah.
Sorry, you've just called Justin quick Jangly Keys, and he's so much more than just a few jangly keys. But I love it anyway. Yeah. So Justin said, "Come on, in we go."
Yeah. So we went in. Bang.
Ooh, there you are.
Look at that.
I hope we're not breaching any safety.
Oh, really? No. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No. I don't think we are. It's just a few cameras, isn't it? But
yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh gosh, should I take it down from Twitter? Oh, shit.
I think someone would have said something by now.
Really?
If there was
oh
yeah.
shit!
It's just
Take it down. I got excited. I've taken it down.
No, it is. I don't know. It's not a lot of people get to see that kind of stuff, so it's a very big privilege that. But did they give you the old? You know, you can see every seat in the ground from that location.
So they're looking for trouble.
Yeah, they got binoculars and
everywhere.
Yeah,
looking for trouble. Yeah.
And they get radio, so that a steward will be like, "There's a Pratt in C-77 or whatever," and then they'll get the binoculars out and go, "Boom, there he is."
Oh, it's
Pratt,
him again. Yeah, yeah. He said they have 4 to 5 sort of things happening each game. They'll find 4.
It's crazy, isn't it? 4 to 5 things every game. You got to be on the lookout all the time. I mean, yeah, football fans.
He said there was a 60-year-old Morecambe fan giving it some to yesterday. They had to keep an eye on. 60 years old.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you still get,
mate.
Yeah. If you're giving abuse at any age, stop. But at 60, you probably think you can retire now, buddy.
Ian Baskerville says Justin is now Jangly Robin from here on in.
The amount of stuff Justin does for the football club, and he's now known as Jangly Keys. I like it. I rate it. I think it's going to catch on.
Well, I was so excited, and my boy was so excited to meet all the players, and they're like little film stars. It's just incredible.
Even to me and you, they're like they're film stars. So imagine what they're like to sort of
incredible
kids. Yeah.
Well, he's been on before. He knows this place like the back of his hand. Please, everyone, welcome to the podcast, James Gill.
He's on mute.
He's on mute.
He's on
mute. There he is.
Lads, how are you?
Hello.
Congratulations on a great season. Congratulations on everything you continue to achieve with the podcast.
But
I hope, will you afford yourselves a little toast of Schlur or something?
Yeah.
Schlur.
Well, there's no rest for the wicked, James. We're just bang next season now.
Are you going to keep the pod going through the summer?
We're recording it on Wednesday.
But will you do it through June and July?
Wow, we'll have a little breaky.
Yeah. Well deserved break.
Would you cover pre-season friendlies?
God, the silence is deafening.
Mate, pre-season friendlies, that to me such a beautiful time.
Well,
There's no
the
pressure.
the new signings be playing in those, weren't they, James?
Yeah,
Exactly. Get yourself
So
down the
I was
training
chatting
ground.
to a lovely guy yesterday, and he said it's going to be a brand new team next year.
big rebuild.
Go on.
Big rebuild. Big rebuild.
What have you had investment?
No. Just
No.
we just got loads of players are leaving.
Well, that can work in your favour. Crystal Palace, we lost something like 12 players. We're all out of contract. I mean, God bless them all. But it turned out to be the best thing that could have happened because that's how we brought in the likes of Eze and Elise and whatnot. Now, I'm not saying you can bring in Eze and Elise, but if you can bring in fresh blood, it can have such a positive impact.
Channel Nem says there was a 50-year-old giving unnecessary displays of affections to the players caught on camera. Honestly, James, it was such a special day yesterday meeting the players.
But surely because I'm the same as you guys, we will never grow out of that, will we? When we're 70 years old, we'll be meeting the new crop, and we'll still be weak at the knees for them, you know.
Yeah.
I
felt like there were lots of 50-year-old men just behaving like fanboys, but trying to, hey, whatever. But you could see they're,
trying to play it off cool.
Single
That's
tear
an
down the
adult
right
thing,
cheek.
Yeah.
Well, David,
And that's lovely what you said to your boy. So
Honestly,
nice.
that will stay with him, won't it?
That will stay with him. Imagine if he'd said something like, "Give it up, never going to happen, mate."
It's very, It's quite rare to make it. It's very, very hard to get to the top. So
take up fishing, mate.
Very unusual to,
No, but what he said there, that's perfect advice because that is the right advice. You got to work hard. That's great.
I was like a little schoolboy waiting for them to come round. I really was.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Did you get pictures taken with them as well?
Yeah, definitely. 110%.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
no,
you did.
No, I didn't.
Why can't you admit it? Why just admit it? You hugged Pierce, so you definitely got a photo.
I hugged the vice captain. I sort of lost control and hugged him.
Could I, on behalf of the listeners, could I try and get some My New Football Club exclusives? I'll ask you both a couple of questions. Next season, would you make having current players on the pod more of a regular feature?
I think it's important to remain professional and keep your distance.
That's one thing. And the second thing is, once you get a player on, the emotional attachment's there.
Well, you just want to kiss them and hug them.
Well,
yeah, that's why I asked the
yourself. Speak for yourself on that regard. But since we had Joe White on, I've just been dreading the day he's going to leave, and that's sort of, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, there's real having the dog put down kind of vibes there. Yeah.
Never had a dog, but yeah, I can imagine what it's like to have it put down.
It's just going to be all changed next year. And some of those faces that I was chatting to saying, "Can I have a picture, please?" Like, "Can I have a picture, please?" Like, they're going to be gone.
Have any of them asked you for a picture off the back of the pod? And for the listener, David is shaking his head as if to say, "Don't be ridiculous."
No. Oh dear. Have you experienced that, James? Like your team sort of having a gut? It's not necessarily going to happen, but potentially. But have you experienced your team being gutted throughout the summer with new players coming in?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah, but as I say, it worked out in our favour because I think it's something like 12 or 13 players. Their contracts ran down, and so we let them all go because obviously we're not owned by Saudi billionaires or anything. So I guess good pressure in a way. The pressure was on to revitalise the squad, and that's what they did. Now predictably, I'm bringing it back to Dougie Freeman. Dougie Freeman is our director of football, and so he weaved his undeniable magic. So I know this isn't a Palace pod, but what he's achieved with bringing new players in is absolutely astonishing. His strike rate is remarkable.
Got a bone to pick with you, James. Well, not you necessarily, but Palace cost me 20 quid the other day. I'm not a gambling man, but me and my mate went to Hillsborough and we went up and we went to get a drink and there was a betting stand. And we thought, oh, it'd be rude not to really. So we put
John, I'm just going to stop you there. This sounds like a you problem.
No. I was thinking the whole time, I can't wait to grill James Gill about
John,
this.
as my gran would say, when it comes to gambling, there's only one winner.
Yeah, true. That's the first bet I've ever placed on football. I'll have you know. And the last.
Tell that to Gambleholics Anonymous. It all started at Hillsborough. There was a betting stand. I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So what happened? Which result was it that didn't go?
The one
your
that you drew against Everton. Was it the one where Eze had a goal ruled out on VAR?
Sure.
That one. So you owe me 20 quid. Cheers.
Yeah, fine. That seems totally legit and above board.
Reasonable.
My worry next season, James, is that there's going to be loads of new players. Like, we got Simon Ockley at left back. Who's Simon fucking Ockley?
Don't knock Simon Ockley. What a season he's had, by the way. Within Simon, yes, you start him at left back. He can switch flanks. He can finish a game right back, and that bamboozles the opposition.
I'm just like, who's he? Who's he? Who are you?
Mate, you soon get those new favourites.
Yeah,
I remember Crystal Palace signing Mikel Leisurewood, and I was thinking, who's Mikel Leisurewood? Mate, within about an hour.
And David is very prone to falling in love with players, so I think you can have no problem.
You are singing to the choir. I absolutely. I mean, that Eberiche Eze, right? We signed Eze, and I mean, the guy's got God in both feet, no question. If you're an atheist, watch Eze play for just 10 minutes. I'm a believer. And then I warm up on Fantasy Football League. His cousin is Andrew Mensah, who is one of the co-hosts of Fantasy Football. He does like the Premier League roundup. And Eze came to one of the recordings. Now, typically, because I'm married with kids, I'm up early the next day. Once it records over, tracksuit top on, rucksack on, go home. That was one time where I just happened to pop my head in the green room. Eze was there, and just to back up what we're talking about, I was that 9-year-old again. I mean, I
can do that.
I think I am literally double Eze's age, right? I'm old enough to be his dad and then some, and I turned into that nervous child.
Completely.
Eberiche, can I just say thank you for everything that you've done for the club? And
I had that. Josh Key looked up at me yesterday. Hello.
Please like me, please. Next time you score a goal, please dedicate one to me, please. I need this.
Oh, I actually did that the other day.
Oh God,
it's pathetic.
It's pathetic.
I couldn't do what you did, James. I couldn't go up to a player and be like, "Hello." No, just let him go.
I want them to know that they are loved, I suppose, is what it comes down to. Caldwell's Connect. Derek Morrison. Sorry, it's not my show. This after you, David. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Derek Morrison writes in: Caldwell's connections will help with the rebuild. You know what, Derek? That's a really good point. Celtic, Newcastle, Man City, ex-international.
It's almost become a cliche. Caldwell's connections.
But there is truth in that. When Vieira was in charge, and that's when we brought in a lot of these super dudes. I think the fact that Vieira, Icon was the manager where people buy into that. Caldwell is well connected. Yeah. Derek Morrison, I think that could prove a shrewd message.
That's what we're excited about. That is what we're excited about.
And his recruitment
on loan.
His recruitment in January has been really good. I think really, really good. If we could keep a few of the ones he brought in January, like McDonald, I'd be very happy.
So what are you thinking? I'm getting playoff vibes next year. Is this what you're saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's coursing through.
Guys, there's a massive elephant in the room.
Go on.
I just want to say,
I'll put a bit of weight on.
Congratulations to Plymouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what?
They won League One.
Fantastic. Do you see Josh Widdicombe celebrating with the players?
What? When?
Oh, actually, maybe that was just private WhatsApp. Widdicombe was. I'm revealing too much, but yeah, Josh
at Port Vale.
He's a Plymouth Argyle fan.
Yeah,
it wasn't the game of the weekend. It was when they got promotion.
Right.
Credit where credit is due. Teams that win the league, They find a way to do it, and they did it. So fair play.
They're going up. They're experiencing it next year.
Well, they've already been there before.
Okay.
So it's not
Can
that
you
big a deal.
imagine if Gary got us up?
Yeah, I can imagine it.
I can as well. There's something
Well,
about Gary.
Can I ask a question to you lads? Do you get the Exeter City merch for free, or do you have to buy it?
For free? Who do you think we are? No, we pay.
No, but you are, to me,
Great point. Great point. Great point.
You are ambassadors for the club. If I was you,
I don't think we're seen that way.
Email. Look at
Yeah,
David
we are.
right now, advertising for the club. John Beer, a living advert for the club.
Yeah, literally. We are. I don't think we're seen as ambassadors. I don't think so.
Well, I think we should be.
Lads, you 100% are ambassadors for the club.
Why? There's a lot of clapping going on today.
I bet. Can we prove this? Have attendances gone up since this pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first came there, around about sort of 3,000-4,000, and then we've been doing this like a year and a half. It's now sort of 7.5, 8.
Ooh, David and John have made Exeter City even cooler.
Absolutely sod all to do the fact they got a promotion, or it's.
I'm a bit confused there. There's a few people in the comments saying I'm homeless.
Why are they saying that?
I don't know.
They're like living in Curry's because there's literally a television behind you.
Yeah, that is a big telly.
Thank you, Paul. Personally, when I think of Exeter City,
yes.
Thank you, Paul Medic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not here. Cheers, Paul.
Imagine that if that was the new club crest next year, just David's face.
Oh, I would definitely buy in the kit. Oh God, don't do that.
Oh, what a wonderful! Actually, no, it has been a good season. We've solidified.
Oh, that's why I'm homeless. My mum's kicked me out for congratulating Plymouth on winning the league. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Fair enough.
I think we brought the two teams together a little bit. There's mutual respect there.
No, there isn't. Just well done for winning the league. Get out.
Yeah. How exciting. Anyway.
I can't believe people think we're ambassadors or whatever James said. It's a bit weird.
Well, they don't. No, has anyone said that?
No.
But I'm with Channel NEM. So Channel NEM. I'm a Sunderland fan, but look out for Exeter's results now because of the pod. I'm the exact same. I always look out for Exeter's results.
Oh.
Also, I know that I always say this, but I cannot emphasize this enough. We've lost count now of the number of times where people have collared us after an Always Be Comedy and say they've come because they're an Exeter City fan and they listen to the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
All. That is amazing.
Incredible.
That's nice.
Wow.
Can you imagine if we keep climbing? Your comedy club's going to go through the roof, James. Isn't it? You're going to have to expand.
You're going to need a new premises, aren't you?
I can't. The thought of
Can you imagine all these Exeter fans coming to your...
There'd be queues outside the door, people smacking the door, let me in.
Travelling up from Exeter.
They're all there must be expats who live in London, I'm guessing, but they're all to a dude. They've all been such lovely people as well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Exeter way.
Is there something in that Exeter attracts nice people?
It attracts and breeds nice people. That's what I say.
But you know what I mean? Because certain clubs, I'm not going to name clubs, but you know. But is Exeter renowned for having nice dudes as fans?
Well, David, what do you think? You've lived in more places than just Exeter. When you went to Exeter, what did you think of the people? Okay.
Wow, that was
no,
David. That was an easy through ball there, and you absolutely tripped over it. Substitution coming on.
Listen, all I can say, I've had a lovely time at the club. I've been welcomed.
Are you leaving? Sounds like a leaving speech.
John, now lads, John and David, do they ever do these charity matches where they get like local celebrities to play? Surely, because Crystal Palace do that sort of thing. Could John and David not be running out for? No,
I don't know. My time's gone, James.
That's ridiculous.
But those
you always give
those knees have actually.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, Yeah.
You're always giving it the big one about playing in the Crawley County Division 1.
Crawley County, Sussex Div 2. Sussex Div 2, son.
You've got to show me what you're about at least once.
Listen, I haven't played for 20. This is about extra. It's about the final game of the season, and I haven't played for 20 years.
That to me,
good then. I wasn't even good then.
That to me is a come and get me plea. David Earl has issued a come and get me plea to Exeter Chiefs.
I'd want to play with Gary, and all I'd want is just Gary to go.
Tell you what, this lad.
He's not going to do that.
Just a little.
He's not going to do that, though, is he?
That was
he's
nice.
not.
We might do.
No, he's not.
Or just see a little, maybe.
Think of the players. This man has played against Lionel Messi, and you want him to look at you and go,
"Yeah, hang on."
I want to pick a through ball and for him to go. Not even. Notice him think it. He doesn't even say it. He goes.
You want for him to go. What are you doing Saturday? Because surely. Right, I'm 44. Even now, if you're having a kick around in the park with like nephews or whatever, there's a part of you that thinks, I might get bloody spotted.
Yeah. I just want to notice him just do a face like, that's it. That'll do me. I'll go, oh, right.
Just the face.
No, I don't think that would do you.
He could have played.
He could have played.
Do you know what? Someone came up to me. He was playing for Crawley at the time. I'm not going to say this. Shut up.
Oh, I hate that. That's
no, because I'm imagining him listening now, and he'll go, "What are you talking about?
Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it. How could you start and not finish? That's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
I don't know why he even said it. I wasn't very good. End of. Right. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to say it.
Why?
Come on.
He came up to me in the pub. We were both hammered.
Yeah, you were very hammered by the sounds of it.
If you'd been picked up when you were 15, I would have been very interested to see how far you would have gone.
Nice.
Shut up. No.
So who said
that is just saying
was it
potential. Not saying you would have made it. Potential.
Who said that when you were 15 they wish they'd picked you up? Was it Prince Andrew?
Gary Thompson said that.
Never let the gags go. Never let the gags go. Keep it going in the background.
That is actually that. I've heard a lot of ridiculous things. That is it. That is
what he said. I just would be interested to see how far you would have gone. That's all. That's all.
Why are you rubbing your hands as if that's a compliment?
I like that. I like the hand rub.
That's the most ridiculous thing.
Are you up for the Bovril game?
Oh, are we up for the Bovril game?
Oh no. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. I've got to pretend that I've now not got immediately nervous.
Right, James. Well, John's won. He's won this season.
What?
Yeah.
What happened while I wasn't here?
Oh, do you know what?
Your co-host let you down.
Game. I haven't done the question. I haven't set up the questions. I just asked you the Bovril question.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Terrible organisation again.
I can't believe we've lost.
Okay, John's on 16 points, co-presenters 4. So I'm just going to ask.
Run away with the lead.
Did I get 3 of those 4?
Yeah.
I feel like a Man United player when Taibbi was in goal.
God, Taibbi.
Remember Taibbi?
Is he the one who spilt the ball into the net? Yeah.
Yeah, was it against Southampton?
Is it Massimo Taibbi?
Yeah.
Taibbi.
I went to United last week.
Oh, you were in the
hospitality.
How was it? Incredible.
I can talk to you about it. You probably don't want to hear it, but
go on. Was it like wall to wall Brian Robson and stuff like that? There's a story there. I know you, David.
I turn up with my boys. Firstly, I've only been to Old Trafford 2 or 3 times. Every time I go, I'm like, wow.
To be fair, like most Man U fans.
Well,
first little dig.
Sorry.
So I look at it and go, it all happened in there. Oh, what happened in where, mate? Just shut up and listen.
Yeah. Shut up and listen, fictional doubter.
So we're walking around like the perimeter of we're going around where's our door? Where's our door? We're looking for whatever it is. C2 is back there 50 yards on the left. Okay, thank you very much. Walk along. Whoa, C2 is a different kettle of fish. C2, you got 5 men in suits standing outside like that.
Yes, please.
Oh, hello. We've got come through. This is like going into the Heritage Lounge times 10. Let me tell you.
Who got you in there, or can't you say?
Can't say.
Was it the world of film and television? I take it.
Yeah,
Of course it was. Of course it was.
they check your bags. They give you a pat down. You go up the steps, up the stairs, round the corner. It opens out into this wonderful, wonderful restaurant. Tables scattered about, cheeses, meats, cold meats. There's a guy playing "Everywhere You Go, You Always Take the Weather With You."
This is.
Hang on. I was like, I found heaven. Everywhere you go, you always take the
weather with
sort
you.
of give a little look. In fact, I pissed next to him about 10 minutes later. Just gave him a little. Hey, how you doing, buddy? So we're seated.
What is going on here?
Oh,
There's a big bucket of champers.
Of course there is.
Goodie bags. Just we go round, we pick up our eating away. It's like, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, just the next 5 minutes, please welcome to the stage Stuart Pearson. Remember Stuart Pearson?
No.
Okay, well, he was a bloody good player in the late 70s.
I'm so sorry. When you said, I just got to Stuart Pearce, and I went. And the little voice in my head went, "Massive name. Why is a Forest legend at Old Trafford?" And then you went,
Oh, Stuart Pearson, English former professional footballer who played as a forward. He appeared in 3 FA Cup finals, 2 for Man United and 1 for West Ham. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It was anyway. If
Very
you don't know
good,
your football, you wouldn't know Stuart Pearson. I did. So he chats.
Oh yeah, okay. Very nice.
So then they go, please, if you're ready to take your seats to watch the game. So I'm like, oh my God. We get up, walking along. As we exit the hospitality room, there's a little lady with a bag. Would you like to take some sweets with you? Yes, I would. So I've got like a pack of like 15 boiled sweets. So are my boys. We're going out with our boiled sweets. This is football. We walked down the steps across this lounge. Apparently McTominay was hanging about. I couldn't see him. McTominay's about. Anyway, couldn't see him. Round the corner. My eldest boy's in front of me. He's seen what I'm about to see. He looks round at me. Oh my God. Go up the steps. Old Trafford.
Wow.
Oh my, so loud, so big. Just, I'm here. Sidestep. My boy said just stay. It's very small here, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, we get taken to our seats, padded seats, boiled sweets.
There's a song in this.
Padded seats, boiled sweets.
Boiled sweets. Watching
Stuart Pearson, not Stuart Pearce.
Anyway, I don't get to witness this. You know, I've hardly ever seen my team play, but one of my teams play. Listen, I supported them since '83. So seeing Casemiro, Anthony, Rashford, Jesus meets crowded house. Daddy's home. Jesus meets crowded house and sweets. Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
God bless Old Trafford.
Christ, this is descended into some absolute
Jesus
chaos.
meets boiled sweets, padded sweets and beers and meats and sweets. Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
This is gone. Right, come on, let's regain some composure, chaps. Come on.
Oh, God.
It's a really lovely song. Oh, fucking hell.
I know what you're doing after this record.
Oh, I'm writing that.
You absolutely are. Ellie Q's tagged it as well. Superb.
Sweets, padded seats and Pearson
Cheese, meat, boiled
and
sweets, padded seats, Pearson meat and grit.
Oh,
Okay,
I
sorry.
I don't like you
Right.
referring to Man United as your team, by the way.
listen, I've supported them since '83.
Okay,
You
all right,
don't
so-
just go, oh, no.
Yeah,
You
you
care
do.
about both.
It's
No.
like seeing that first love again.
Yeah. I mean, someone said, oh, that's nice. You're leaving your wife for your ex. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Just a
All
fling.
three of us get on beautifully. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Don't fall in love. That's the tip there, isn't it?
Anyway, it was an amazing experience. We came back, more meats and cheese.
Christ's sake. No, come on. Let's
Come on, bring it home. Bring it home.
And it was, can I just say, it was a lovely day.
Yeah. You got it right. Okay, so you've gone from that to just ending it on it was a lovely day.
Well, you know.
Would you rather be in the Heritage Lounge or in there?
What
Don't
do you
answer
mean?
that.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It's a fair question, and that answer, you've answered like a Tory politician. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether
What
I
does
like
that
the
even
United trip at
mean?
Old Trafford or the Heritage Lounge. That's not.
Would you?
Question. It is the question, but that's not the question.
It's
Yeah,
a pretty
it
simple
literally
question, David. Would you rather be at this C2 entrance or would you rather be in the Heritage Lounge?
is. I'd rather be at the Heritage Lounge.
Thank you, James. Someone that sees through the
At the
lies.
Heritage Lounge.
Oh, that's a
100%.
lie. That's a lie. He's got his fingers crossed under the table or something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Stroking his Alex Ferguson doll.
Listen, when James Stansfield put that goal in yesterday, I jumped to my feet.
Mm. That moment,
My boy up.
sort of.
And went,
And
nearly
I
as good as
welled up.
99.
Yeah, what's that?
It's nearly as good as 99.
Oh God, flipping hell!
I think, yeah. I don't know. Every time you say my team for Man United, I look at you differently every time.
I can only listen. I can only be me. You don't like it?
Just leave it in the past. They're done.
I can't.
Well, I'm gonna have to give you an ultimatum. It's either
Wasn't
them
there a Nicholas
or us.
Lyndhurst sitcom where he'd jump over the fence?
Good night, sweetheart.
It feels like that. He'd go and see his other lady, and then
We're just going through Nicholas Lyndhurst's CV.
oh God, James, do you just before that we go? Says, do you get it? Do you understand that I can't let go of my feelings, even though I'm feeling stuff for the new team, feeling a genuine emotion for the new team?
I
don't
think
it's genuine.
I think as long as it's in small doses, you've got to remember you've got a new love, and it's all about the new love.
Mhm.
You've had a little wander into the past, a la Nicholas Lyndhurst, but don't make the mistake he did, and he obviously did it all the time. So call it
Yeah.
a one-off.
Yeah.
It felt different, but ultimately, it's all about Exeter City.
Yeah.
Once a cheat, always a cheat. That's what I say.
Jesus, John. The thing
And
is,
you're-
though, from David's point of view, he can't turn down the VIP Old Trafford trip because that's
He can.
trip. It's sort of like, without getting too schmaltzy, it's almost trip of a lifetime, that isn't it? Especially with the boys.
It was.
The boys. Yeah.
It was taking my boys there. Yeah.
And the set and that setup is remarkable there as well, isn't it? I mean, as you've
Yeah,
described.
it's stunning. It's stunning. It's stunning.
Always
It's
take the...
absolutely stunning.
Next time you're at Exeter, John will be there with a guitar just to try make you feel at home.
Everywhere you
I'm-
go.
I'm slowly
That's
giving
what
up.
I've been saying about Exeter. Get a singer in there. Get a disco. Oh no, we don't want that, mate. Get an Airbnb. Man United got one. No, don't want that, mate. Come on, change, raise it, raise your game, change your
Right.
attitude.
You've got
That's
to evolve a
ridiculous.
bit as well, haven't you?
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
everywhere
Where's
you
the room?
go.
We've got no room. We've got no room. Where do you want
Always
to put an
take the
Airbnb?
weather with you. Have a good game, Exeter. Puts his guitar away.
And we'll play better because we've got some raggedy ass singer in the corner.
He wasn't raggedy arsed, actually. He was young and hip. Right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, James.
With you.
Oh, we haven't done the Bovril game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we'll just play. So I asked me if I like Bovril again. I had it again at Sheffield Wednesday. Someone bought me some Bovril and I tried it again.
Yeah.
So Do I now like Bovril? James, yes or no?
Yes.
I'll go for no, just for the spirit of the game.
So 2 points, whoever gets this correct. No, I don't. John.
Get in. I'll tell you what, James, you've had an absolute stinker this year, mate. Next year, come back stronger.
Hang on a minute. If this had just been me versus you, I think I'd have won.
I think you're still a bit angry about the buzzer situation, aren't you? A few weeks back.
Latoya says there was a band yesterday.
I'd forgotten about that, but for you to bring that up is very revealing. That is, wow. John Beer.
Well, maybe next year you should go back to the drawing board, James, and we'll have a proper Bovril bet off.
Wow.
Well, if that means me being on even more next season, challenge accepted.
Deal. We'll sign the contract. There it is, done. Exclusive. James Gill to appear more next season.
Guys, thank you so much for this season. I'm very excited about next season. What's it going to bring? Who knows? And can you imagine if we went up? Wow. Stunning.
As a slight tangent, I think Palace will stick with Hodgson next season.
How old's he?
76.
Wow. He's still got that drive. Still got the drive.
He's 76 in August.
Wow.
He's
I
done
wonder
well.
what I'll be doing at 76.
We're doing this, mate.
Do you think I'll be alive at 76?
Yes.
I don't think I'll be alive at 76.
John,
not if you keep eating those chicken Twizzlers, you won't.
Yeah. No, they're nice.
Do you know what would bring a bit of longevity, John? Genuinely.
Go on.
Everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for this season. Well done, Exeter. We did bloody well enough. Didn't we beat Plymouth's position when they first came into League One? Am I right?
Yeah, probably. Most recently, yeah.
I think we did. Yeah. So we've beaten them this year.
Let's go back to the drawing board, rebuild, regroup.
If I can be sincere, thank you for having me on. I've really enjoyed it. Much appreciated.
The pleasure is all ours.
Thanks to everyone at Exeter, and thanks to all the dudes in the comments and whatnot. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, let's go again next year, and let's
smash it.
Let's smash it.
This is sad. This is sad, actually. It's sad ending this.
No, we're back on Wednesday, John.
I feel a bit melancholy. All right, you're all right. Gee, crying alone. Lots of love, guys.
Cheers, James. Cheers, John. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
And see you soon.
Cheers, guys.
Comedy. Right.
Oh, yeah, always be comedy. Shit.
Always be comedy. We've got podcast. Anyway, bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, mate.